What a weekend for the Northeast. A blockbuster blizzard just swept through, leaving millions of people in its icy grip and rewriting the winter record books for cities up and down the coast. From Philadelphia to Boston, neighborhoods and downtowns alike were blanketed in a thick, dazzling layer of snow, transforming familiar streets into a landscape straight out of a snow globe. In many places, snow piled up over a foot deep, enough to bury cars, block doorways, and make even the shortest walk feel like an expedition. The storm brought life to a standstill, howling winds whipped through city blocks, cars disappeared beneath drifts, and the world outside became a silent, sparkling winter wonderland. Now, as the sun peeks through the clouds and the storm moves on, the massive cleanup begins. Streets echo with the sound of shovels scraping, snowblowers roaring, and plows carving paths through the white. But don't get too comfortable. Winter isn't done with us yet. Even as neighbors catch their breath and admire the scenery, there's a sense of caution in the air. The weather pattern that fueled this blizzard is still in play, setting the stage for a new round of challenges and keeping meteorologists on high alert. The atmosphere remains energized, like a pot that's just boiled over, full of potential for more surprises, and not quite ready to settle down. While this blizzard was the main event, it's only the opening act. A series of follow-up storms are already lining up, each with its own set of hazards and headaches. So, as you dig out, keep your shovels and salt handy. The tools you use today will be just as important tomorrow, and the day after that. The next week promises a wild ride, a roller coaster of deep freezes, sudden thaws, and the constant threat of refreezing ice on roads and sidewalks. And that's not all. 2 more storm systems are already on the horizon, each one capable of bringing more snow, sleet, or even freezing rain to the region. It's a complicated forecast, with shifting models and changing tracks, but I'll break it down for you step by step so you know exactly what to expect. Stay prepared and stay informed. Mother Nature isn't finished yet, and being ready is your best defense against whatever comes next. Let's look at the immediate threat, the cold. Temperatures are set to plunge, with wind chills making it feel even more brutal, especially overnight. The cleanup is just the beginning. Clearing driveways and sidewalks is only part of the battle. Staying safe from frostbite and hypothermia is just as important. The real test of winter resilience is still ahead. Navigating icy streets, dealing with power outages, and helping neighbors will define the days to come. Here's what you need to know to stay ahead of the storm. Keep your emergency kits stocked, check weather updates frequently, and look out for one another as we face whatever winter throws our way next. As the snow stops, a new danger arrives, a blast of Arctic air sweeping down from Canada. Tonight, temperatures will plummet and the wind chill will make it feel even colder. Any puddles or slush left behind will freeze solid, turning roads and sidewalks into sheets of ice. This freeze will happen quickly and without warning. Highs tomorrow will barely reach freezing, and the wind will make it feel much colder. The ice that forms tonight won't melt anytime soon. Be extra cautious. Hidden ice patches will be everywhere. The danger isn't just on the roads, it's on your steps, walkways, and parking lots. Slow down, take your time, and assume any wet surface could be ice. This deep freeze is just the first chapter in our post-blizzard story. Respect the cold. It's not going anywhere soon. After a winter storm passes, it's easy to think the worst is over. But in reality, some of the most dangerous conditions are just beginning to form. Ice is one of the biggest threats lurking after the snow stops falling, often invisible, always hazardous. Many people underestimate just how quickly ice can develop, and how treacherous it can be for both drivers and pedestrians. A simple walk to your car or a short drive to the store can turn risky in a matter of minutes. As temperatures plummet overnight, any moisture left on roads, sidewalks, and driveways can freeze solid. What looked like a harmless wet patch in the evening can become a slick, nearly invisible sheet of ice by morning. Bridges and overpasses are especially dangerous because they're exposed to cold air above and below. They freeze much faster than regular roads. Drivers often don't realize this until it's too late and their tires suddenly lose grip. Black ice is the most deceptive of all. It's almost impossible to spot, especially at night or in low light. One moment you're driving normally, and the next, your car is sliding out of control with no warning. The most dangerous times are during the evening and early morning commutes, when temperatures are at their lowest and ice is most likely to form. Even if the sun comes out during the day, shaded areas can stay icy for hours. While main roads are often salted or sanded, side streets, parking lots, and rural routes are frequently left untreated. These areas can become icy traps, catching even experienced drivers off guard. Slush and melting snow can refreeze overnight, turning into rutted uneven ice that's difficult to navigate. Even if a street looks clear, hidden patches of ice can make every step or turn unpredictable. The best way to stay safe is to slow down, leave extra space between you and the car ahead, and avoid any sudden braking or sharp turns. Gentle, steady movements are key to maintaining control. Before heading out, check your tires for proper tread and inflation. Good tires can make a huge difference in icy conditions, giving you better traction and control. Don't rush. If your trip takes longer than usual, that's okay. It's far better to arrive late than to risk an accident on icy roads. Sometimes taking a longer but safer route is the smartest choice. Remember, the journey from your driveway to your destination is filled with hidden hazards. Even familiar roads can become treacherous after a storm. Stay alert, drive defensively, and always be prepared for the unexpected. Watch for other drivers who may not be as cautious, and keep your attention on the road at all times. Ice is the silent threat of winter, unseen, unpredictable, and unforgiving. Don't let it catch you off guard. Take every precaution, and make sure you and your loved ones arrive safe, not sorry. Just as you adjust to the cold, a midweek warm-up arrives, temperatures climb into the 40s, and the sun feels inviting. Snow piles start to melt, creating puddles and saturating the ground. But this thaw is only temporary. Each night temperatures drop below freezing. The daily cycle of melting and refreezing creates new sheets of ice every morning. Roads clear in the afternoon can be icy again by sunrise. This unpredictable pattern keeps drivers and pedestrians on edge. Melting snow on roofs can refreeze at the edges, forming ice dams and dangerous icicles. The warm-up feels like relief, but it's setting the stage for more hazards. Stay vigilant. Conditions can change overnight. Don't let the mild afternoons fool you. The freeze-thaw cycle is a recipe for hidden dangers. Protect your home and watch for ice buildup. Winter's tricks aren't over yet. Next up, a fast-moving Alberta clipper is on the way. These systems are known for their speed and their ability to bring a sudden change in weather conditions. Unlike the slow-moving storms that linger for days, clippers sweep in quickly, often catching people off guard with their abrupt arrival. Unlike the recent blizzard, clippers bring quick bursts of light to moderate snow and another shot of cold air. The snow may not pile up as much, but the wind and chill can make it feel much more intense. As the clipper moves through, temperatures can drop rapidly, making it feel even colder than the thermometer shows. This first clipper arrives Tuesday into Wednesday, sweeping across the Great Lakes and into the Northeast. Its path will take it over major cities and rural areas alike, bringing a quick shot of winter weather to millions of people. The system's rapid movement means conditions can change hour by hour, so it's important to stay updated. Areas from Minnesota to upstate New York will see fresh snow before cleanup from the last storm is even finished. For many, it's a double dose of winter, with snowplows working overtime and residents shoveling out yet again. The quick turnaround between storms can make it tough to keep up with clearing sidewalks and driveways. The snow won't be deep, but it can quickly coat roads and reduce visibility. Even a thin layer of snow can make driving treacherous, especially when combined with gusty winds. Drivers should be prepared for slick spots and sudden changes in visibility as the snow moves through. Clippers move fast. The snow may only last a few hours, but it can be intense. In that short window, snowfall rates can spike, leading to quick accumulations and a sudden drop in visibility. It's a reminder that even brief storms can have a big impact if you're caught out on the roads or trying to get home. Light, fluffy snow is easily blown around, causing drifting and poor visibility. Open areas and highways are especially vulnerable, with snow swirling across the pavement and creating whiteout conditions. Even after the snow stops falling, winds can keep blowing snow around, making travel hazardous for hours. Even without big totals, travel can be hazardous. It's not just the amount of snow, but how quickly it falls and how the wind moves it around. Commuters and travelers should plan for delays and use extra caution, especially during the peak of the storm. For cities farther south, the impact depends on the storm's exact track. A slight shift north or south can mean the difference between a dusting and a slippery mess. Residents in the Mid-Atlantic and Ohio Valley should keep an eye on forecasts, as conditions can change quickly with these fast-moving systems. This clipper is just the opening act. Another system is right behind it. Winter's not done yet, and the pattern remains active. With back-to-back storms, it's important to stay prepared and keep supplies handy, as the weather can shift from calm to stormy in a matter of hours. The atmosphere is still primed for more snow. As we move deeper into winter, these quick-hitting systems will continue to shape our weather, bringing both challenges and the beauty of fresh snowfall. Stay tuned for updates as the next round of winter weather approaches. For big cities along I-95, this clipper brings uncertainty. On the southern edge, expect a messy mix: snow, sleet, maybe even rain. A degree or two difference in temperature will decide what falls. Within the same city, some neighborhoods could see snow while others get cold rain. Mixed precipitation is especially hazardous. Slush, freezing rain, and quick refreezing can make travel treacherous. Be ready for anything, especially during commutes. Stay tuned for updates as the storm's track becomes clearer. Winter's grip is unpredictable. Don't let your guard down. Hot on the heels of the first Clipper comes a second, faster, and more complex storm. This one races in Wednesday night, reaching the East Coast by Thursday. Its path could bring heavier snow closer to major cities in the mid-Atlantic and Northeast. The speed means conditions can change rapidly. Stay alert for updates. Even without blizzard strength, a quick burst of heavy snow or rain-snow mix can cause big problems. 2 storms in quick succession will keep road crews busy and residents on edge. The combination of cleanup, ice, and new snow makes for a challenging week. Winter isn't letting up. Be ready for back-to-back storms. Thursday's storm is a wild card. Snow to the north, rain and even thunderstorms to the south. Interior New England and upstate New York could see more accumulating snow. Closer to the storm's center, expect a messy mix of snow, sleet, and freezing rain, especially dangerous for travel. On the warm side, rain and even thunder are possible, a rare winter phenomenon. The exact track will determine who gets what, so local forecasts are crucial. You could see snow in Boston, ice in New York, and thunderstorms in Philadelphia, all from the same system. This storm has something for everyone, and not all of it is welcome. Stay informed and be prepared for rapid changes. After a blizzard, deep freeze, thaw, and 2 more storms, the key is to stay safe and informed. Check the forecast often. Conditions will change quickly. When you go out, move slowly and assume any wet patch could be ice. Wear boots with good traction and give yourself extra travel time. Prepare your car with winter essentials and keep an emergency kit handy. Check on neighbors, especially those who may need help. Make sure your home is ready for power outages. Have blankets, flashlights, and food on hand. Patience is essential. Winter is a marathon, not a sprint. We're facing a challenging week, but preparation makes all the difference. Stay connected, look out for each other, and don't take risks. I'll be here with updates every step of the way. Stay warm, stay safe, and stay tuned. Together, we'll get through this wild week of winter weather.